Hello everyone, I'm DC. Welcome to me learning to live again. I hope you're all well and having a great day or night, wherever you may be. Today I want to apologize first off because I was hoping to do a video outside and maybe get into the beach, but it's a very windy day and it looks like it might be getting a storm. So I just have to do it here at home. I was reminded of a story this morning. I was going through some of my notes in my book, and it reminded me of this one particular day after the tsunami in Japan back in 2011. It was a really rough time, and my wife and I, what we had to do to try and find food and water is we had a couple of bicycles and we would ride around the city trying to find shops that were selling food out the front, or we'd find water trucks. There'd be emergency trucks with like water tankers that would give us a certain amount of water, or as much as we could carry. Some days were good, some days were not so good. One particular day, I had a tub, a container. It was an old protein tub, and so I was using that to fill up with water so we could take it home. We weren't just doing this for just us. It was we were finding water. Also had to find water for my wife's mother and her grandmother. So we were finding water for 4 people and food. But anyway, I just filled up this tub of water. We'd spent about an hour and a half in line waiting for this water at the water truck, and we filled up the tub, and I was just about to put it on the bicycle, and I dropped it. Looking back, it's kind of funny, I guess, but at the time, that felt like, that was all the water we had for the day, for 4 people, and I was really annoyed, to say the least. I was so annoyed that I just, the bucket broke. I mean, the tub broke, and the water just went everywhere. So I was just so annoyed. I just picked up the plastic tub and I put it in the basket on the bike, and I threw it away because I didn't even wait for my wife. I was so annoyed. I didn't want to talk about it. But our next stop, we went to a food place. We were trying to find some food, but there was a shop not too far from there that had, they did it sort of market style. They brought everything outside because we couldn't go inside the buildings because they weren't safe. And when we got there, my wife's friend from work and her young daughter were there. And, I was in a really, really bad mood because we had just waited an hour and a half for this water, and I dropped it and it was gone, right? And that was the water for the day. So I was in a really, really bad mood when I arrived. But, her friend was there with a young kid, and this kid was so sweet. She's just absolutely adorable. She offered me a little candy, and then she wanted to sit up on my shoulders because she wanted to feel tall. Okay, so it was just a reminder. It was a lesson. It was a lesson to me that just because you had a setback in the morning, right, you can't really let that, hold on. Don't hold on to it and let it ruin your whole day. Something might go wrong. I mean, something goes wrong all the time, but that doesn't mean that, the rest of the time afterwards is going to be the same. That turned out to be a really good day, actually, after that. We didn't have the water, but that, looking back, it's not a big deal really. And but I sometimes think that we look at these setbacks as being like too big for us to get past, okay, and we tend to hold on to them, and that makes it difficult to sort of move on, to have more or have better experiences, okay. I'm guilty of that too. I do that a lot. So it's a good reminder for me to think back and just think, you have setbacks, but if you let it go, there are better times ahead. And that was a great day, actually. Even though it was tough at the time when I dropped that water, I felt really, I was angry at myself, of course. But like it was less than 10 minutes later, and it was pretty much forgotten. And the rest of the day we had a lot of fun, and you move on because you let it go, and you move. There are always better experiences coming ahead. So, and you just don't know when. That's all. All right, guys. I hope you all have a great day, and take care, and we'll talk soon. All right, guys. See ya.